In this video, you will learn how Cengage Learning General Ledger grades student assignments. Let's go to a problem that we think is completed and ready for grading. Notice in the upper right of the screen the button that says Submit Assignment for Grading. If we click on this button, we will get a displayed grading report and the problem will be submitted for grading. By default, CengageNOW also enables a self-grading option shown by this Check My Work link below the Submit button. If you click on this link, you will get a grading report, but you will then be able to continue working the problem in order to find and correct your errors. Later, we will show you how to turn off the self-grading option for student assignments if you prefer. Before we click on the grading option, a word about how grading is done in Cengage Learning General Ledger. Note that the individual journal entries themselves are not graded. Instead, grading in this program is based on getting each affected General Ledger account, each customer account, and each vendor account to its correct ending balance, rather than grading journal transactions individually. This gives students maximum flexibility in correcting and reordering the transactions if they run into difficulty with the assignment, simulating an open General Ledger system. The program also grades special transactions such as checkbook reconciliations, payroll transactions, fixed assets, and inventory transactions. If you prefer that students be graded specifically on journal entries and for the format and the order of those entries, then the standard CengageNOW end-of-chapter problems are best assigned, rather than these General Ledger problems. Cengage Learning General Ledger, on the other hand, tries to simulate a real-world accounting experience, and so, for instance, a student might be able to create a compound journal entry, such as for sales and cost of goods sold, as either one combined or two separate entries, getting to the same ending account balances through either method. Or if a student misses a journal entry, he or she can add it later with no impact on grading. Now we will click on the Check My Work link. We will see the detail report, which lists the student's ending balance of each account, either with a green check mark if the balance is correct, or a red check mark if the balance is incorrect. The correct balances of the incorrect accounts are not shown at this point. We see two accounts in error, cash and sales commissions, indicated by a red X. In the upper right of the screen, you can see the grade CengageNOW has assigned to this problem up to this point. Cengage Learning General Ledger computes a score by comparing the number of errors found, 2 in this case, to the count of how many account, customer, or vendor balances should have changed. Even though 30 accounts were checked in this case, only 11 of them should have changed. So a grade of 9 correct out of 11 is assigned, or 81.81%. If we submit the assignment for grading at this point, this is the grade multiplied by the assigned number of points for this assignment, which will be sent to the CengageNOW gradebook. In a subsequent video, we will show you how to find and correct the errors highlighted in the detail report. Generally, you will want students to gain the skill of trying to correct their own errors in their accounting problems. The students will learn more this way than simply being told that their answers are incorrect. With extra effort, most students will be able to successfully complete the assignments. For testing situations, however, you can turn off the self-grading Check My Work option. You can change this option in the CengageNOW Assignment Options screen, either in first setting up the assignment or by editing the options of an existing assignment as shown. Scroll down to the options for Feedback After Assignment. Change the Check My Work option to Never Show Feedback, and change the Question Attempts Before Hints option to No Hints. There are several benefits for assigning open General Ledger problems and using Cengage Learning General Ledger for this task instead of a commercial product like QuickBooks. First, These problems emulate the essence of open commercial general ledger systems and real-life accounting procedures, although with fewer, little-used menu options that might confuse students. Second, this format gives students more real-world flexibility in ordering and formatting journal entries. The goal is getting the accounts to their correct ending balances, which will lead to correct financial statements. Third, these problems allow for easy correction of student errors without requiring reversing entries as some commercial systems do. The student can make changes and even delete and re-enter transactions right up until submission for a grade. Fourth, Cengage Learning General Ledger ties more closely to the terminology and formats used in most major textbooks than is found in some commercial systems. Finally, this type of problem format within the CengageNOW learning management system enables the easy assigning, grading, and tracking of student work, making the instructor's work easier.